Hey Frugal friends, I'm back. I just wanted to hop on real quick to show y'all what I do on Sundays. I go through the refrigerator, I go through the pantry, I look for things that need to be used up, and then I put them in either the meal plan for the week or just make extra snacks with them. This week, this is what I found that I need to use quickly. I found these pears, and I will chop those up and make pear crisp with them. I've got this half of an onion. It's a Vidalia onion. I'll chop that up and put it in our salads for this week for lunches. I got some bananas that are getting too brown, so I am going to make banana bread with those. Have a bunch of apples that some of them are okay. Some of them are a little bruised. You can see that one's a little bruised. But I'm just gonna chop them up and make stewed apples with them, kind of like what you find at like Cracker Barrel. And I have this thing of lettuce that I need to use this week. I have, I'll put that in our lunches for the week, and if you can see, this one has some roots coming out. So after I chop that up, put it in our salad, I'm going to regrow it because it has roots, so that one can be regrown. So I will show y'all how I do all this. Okay, now that I have peeled and cored all of the apples, I just put them in this big pot and add some water. I'm only using a cup right now. I might end up having to put more in there. Kind of have to have the moisture in there. And then what I do is I put it on high at first, and then I close it and let it start simmering for a little bit, and then later I'll come back and add the rest of the stuff. But for now, I'll just wait till it starts boiling. Okay, now that the apples, or the water in the apples, is starting to boil, take a little bit of sugar, not a whole lot. This is less than a quarter of a cup. And I just kind of put it in there. These will cook down and it won't be as full. Trying to open the cinnamon with one hand, it's not easy. And I just kind of put a little bit of cinnamon in there just to see. Alright, just to cover it up. Alright, I'll probably add more later. But now what I'm going to do is lower the temperature. Now I got cinnamon everywhere. Then I lower it and I just let it simmer for a little while, and I'll come back and keep checking it. Okay, while the apples are stewing, I am going to show you how I'm making my banana bread. I took the bananas and I mashed them up. I added 1/3 a cup of melted butter, a half a cup of sugar, 1 large egg that was beaten, and also about a teaspoon of vanilla extract. I'm gonna mix all that up in just a second. Then I'm gonna add this bowl. This bowl has 1.5 cups of regular flour, not the self-rising kind, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and about a teaspoon of cinnamon, ground cinnamon. So I mixed all that up. I'm gonna put it in this bowl. Then after I mix those two, I'm gonna mix in a little bit of these chocolate chips. These are the mini ones. Now here's a little tip for you. So that your chocolate chips don't go to the bottom, you need to mix them in a little bit of flour. That way they'll stay in the bread mixture and not sink to the bottom. So I will put all that in the oven at 350 degrees, and I'll cook it for about an hour. And then I will be back